Let's see if this works. All right, look at there's someone's bed. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what you know. What I'm curious of how you guys ended up here. So, Carolyn,
Yeah.
how did you end up here?
I somehow started following you quite a while ago, probably 9 or 10 months ago, and then the Shift community was created after that, and I joined it when I was going through kind of a hard time in my life.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was like going through a breakup, and also my son is kind of like growing up and going out of the house, and so I've devoted my whole life to him, and so I've kind of felt like I was in this place of being a little bit lost for a while,
Hmm.
and so I'm also really.
Son.
He's 17.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he's flying the coop, huh?
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. He doesn't care about mom, and I've kind of like lived my whole life like just driving him to basketball practice and whatever, just doing everything I can in my life for him. So, anyways, I found this group through trying to find like I don't know. I'm really into yoga and meditation and inspirational quotes and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I really found you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, glad you're here. Welcome. And Naomi, how did you end up here or in the shift group?
I ended up following you and just absolutely loved the whole angry therapist as a therapist myself. And
Oh, you're a therapist too.
yes.
Awesome. You know what?
Yeah,
Can I
I've
just say,
got
I love it when other therapists, counselors, life coaches are in this community because I've always felt like the black sheep. I've always felt like the person that I've almost became the anti-therapist. And so when there's other therapists that kind of believe in what we're doing, it makes me really happy.
Yes, and that was part of what I really appreciated with the angry therapist is because I get a lot of flack a lot of times with my colorful language and just some
Mm.
of my viewpoints, and so I was like, yay, I'm not alone.
Yeah, cool. Are you in private practice or what are you doing? Working at a center?
Private practice, and then also working like in the homes. I work for an organization where we kind of work with the families with defects and going into the homes and doing counseling and like family work and all kinds of stuff.
It sounds exhausting.
It is. It is.
And Becky, I know we don't see you, but that's okay. You have a beautiful hat. How did you find us?
I don't actually remember how I found you. I think it was after a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow stumbled upon you on Facebook or Instagram,
Okay.
and I was hooked. You got my attention, and then I got into the Shift Club, and then I got into the secret Shift organization, and I can't not. Like, you guys have actually become, like, my main family.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I really,
Like
I really like how transparent people are being in the shift groups. I think
right?
yeah.
The
And
honesty is just incredible, and I love it, and I depend on you guys for a lot. And so I'm working on my bachelor's in social work,
mhm.
which is probably what actually like got me into this.
Yeah.
Is like the whole angry therapist and the honesty, and I love swear words. Like, I feel like that's very underrated. Like the bluntness of everything. I like it, and I feel like people are more receptive to it than what we think they are. So it just drew me in, and I love being a part of the community, and I love getting to know all of you.
Oh,
And I'm excited to be here.
cool. Who's the person? Oh, so who's the bed that we see?
Can you hear me?
Yes, their bed's talking. It's hilarious. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to show your face. The bed is fine.
I can't figure out how to turn my camera around. It's on my laptop.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't want to ruin. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up? Are you Christine? Who are you?
I'm Nancy.
You're Nancy. Nancy, how did you find us?
I have been transitioning out of a really tough period. divorce and with little ones. And I took a course, 21 Days to Happiness.
From us or from someone else?
Just it was through work. It was like a positivity class through work. And I started pulling up different quotes and things on Pinterest and Facebook and joining groups. And then I came across one of your ads, and the name was really catchy, Angry Therapist. And then I went on to your page and checked it out, and just seemed very real, and it just seemed to connect. So I joined I joined the tribe, and so that's why I'm here.
Oh, cool. Which tribe did you join?
Honestly, I don't remember, but I think it's self-love.
Okay, awesome. Interesting. Yeah, I'm always fascinated on how people just because it's the internet, it's the world and who kind of falls into this net and where they come from, and everyone has such amazing stories, So are you? How is everyone doing these days? Is there so with this group now we have like 5 or 6 different perspectives, and is there anyone that wants any advice on anything, or is anyone going through something that they want to maybe bounce off, or not so much?
I have something I'd like to bounce off, you guys.
Sure, of course.
I have like I said, I went through a divorce.
How long ago was the divorce?
The divorce was in November of last year, but we separated October 2014, and it was due to I found out he was using drugs and cheating on me. So the cheating thing, maybe I could have worked out. I'm not sure, but the drug thing was bad. So and he was lying and stealing money and just doing things that it wasn't good to be around, and not good for my kids either. So we have shared custody now. I'm primary, full legal custody. I have the kids most of the time, but he gets them every other weekend. And he went through a period where it felt like he was doing better with his life, working and trying to, I guess, be an adult. I don't know how else to put that. But now it's to the point where I feel like he's back into the addiction lifestyle. And I don't know how to deal with my children, and I feel like it's such a struggle for me. I feel like I want them to have their dad in their life, but yet at the same time not in his state that he's in right now with drugs and all the crazy drama that seems to come with it.
Man, addiction is a monster. Caroline, what do you think?
I think, these things come and go. Like, people get better and they get drugged back into it. I honestly, addiction sucks.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's better to keep them away from their dad. They're 4 and 8, or if I've been doing a really good job of kind of trying to
Who has custody? I
do.
Okay.
And so he sees them. He barely sees them, but when he does see them, sometimes he's mentally not there. He's just emotionally unavailable. I don't know if it's doing more harm to the kids or not.
Right, Naomi, what about you? What do you think?
I don't know. I would almost suggest supervised visits. If he's actively using, you got to look out for their safety.
Right.
But I know that you're going to get met with a lot of resistance.
Yeah, he's living with his mom right now, and so I make sure she's there, but he's due to move out at the end of the month, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Does mom know he's using?
She thinks he's bipolar because he had a suicidal episode last July, not this past July, but the year before, and they said he was bipolar.
Wanda, what's up? You just joined us. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Doing well. We're talking about we're trying to give someone some advice, and thanks for joining. So you know what? I agree with well, everyone else, that I think that if he's using, I think you have to protect your children. So when it comes to visitation, they either have to be supervised or he doesn't get to see his children unless he gets sober.
Right.
Like, I think you should draw a hard line there if you have custody. A lot of people, if you don't have custody, then it's like there's only so much you can do about it. But if you have custody, that's and then if he gets aggressive or if he's goes whatever, then I think then you have to call for whatever backup you need to protect your kids.
Okay. So how do you know if they're not using or if they're using?
Well, is he does he present himself as when you guys interact? Is he what's his drug of choice? Is he an alcoholic or is he using drugs?
I think it's crystal meth.
Okay, so can you tell when he's high?
I can't tell. I can only, and the only reason why I think it is because I've heard of different things like ice and Tina, and I did a lot of research, and I found out those are like code names for meth.
Yeah.
But I can't really tell because I've never been around people. I've just never seen what they're supposed to look like, and I know you see pictures and they've got messed up teeth and his teeth are okay. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's not based on teeth. There's some people with messed up teeth who are sober. Don't do drugs.
True story.
I think that there's a whole other piece to this, which is you're going through a divorce, right? Which has nothing to do with. So there's like two pieces. There's the divorce that you're going through and all those complications and heartache and all that, and then this other layer, which is protecting your children from someone who is an addict, a recovering addict. I don't know if he's working on himself, but I think unless you see proof that he's working on himself, whether it's going to meetings or in treatment or something, you have to really. I think you should really protect yourself and your kids. If he's shown not through words but through action that he's doing something, going somewhere, or some kind of, then that's how you build trust.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dawn, hey, someone else came in. Dawn.
Hi.
Hi. Where are you? There you are. Hey, Dawn. How did you find us?
Oh, I've been following you forever.
Forever? Ever? For like how? What's ever? What's ever, Don? Uh-oh. Don, can you hear us? Oh my God, what's going on? Don, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What do you mean forever? What's forever? You mean like back in the Tumblr days?
Back when you had long hair.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
No, it's been a while. It's probably been 3 years, maybe.
Okay, cool. And then you found Shift, and then the forums and all that kind of stuff through me or through being a therapist.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome.
And I joined CrossFit because of you. Got a little saying tattooed on my foot that you say.
Nice.
Did you really? What did you get tattooed?
I keep leaning forward on my foot.
Oh,
nice.
Can we see it?
Yeah, hold on.
That's awesome. I have to take a picture of this.
No, I can't see
I have no idea how to get my foot up here. Okay, you ready?
Come on, give us that foot.
Can you see it?
No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you have to talk for your screen to get big, or else I can't.
Wait a minute. That's my leg. Sorry.
There we go.
All right. Where do we need to go here? Is that it?
Okay, I don't see the tattoo. I just see your leg.
I don't even know where I'm pointing.
That's all you need to see. It's fine.
That's complicated. Okay, I think
Well,
I
I
got
trust
it.
you. And where are you from? Oh, I see it. I saw words.
See it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right, there we go.
Oh, okay. Say it. Shit.
I
Okay,
like
okay. Now say something. Say something.
Okay, did you see it?
Oh, never mind. So Don, where are you from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Woo!
Oh, this is Wanda, where are you from?
From South Dakota, living in Pensacola, Florida. So,
Yeah.
like, I just heard somebody from Minnesota.
Yeah. And Wanda, how did you end up here? How did you find this?
You know what? I found a quote from you ages ago, and then I just kept following it, and then I signed up for a shift, and I've kind of been dragging ass about like joining in, and
Yeah.
here I am.
Why are you dragging ass?
Because I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is a Wanda intervention. You don't know this, but we're just like, we're not hanging out. We're coming to give you an intervention about your procrastination.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Right.
I'm listening to one of your people here, and I've got to say this real quick. The person that was dealing with the person that may or may not be on meth, no matter what name, I'm 10 years free of it, and I'm gonna tell you what, my teeth are gorgeous. Okay, yeah, run. I was a terrible shithead when I was on it. Run. And all my friends were terrible shitheads when they were on it. We were all terrible people. Run.
Yeah, you know what? That's real. I mean, meth is very scary. When you are on something, it's almost like a possession. You have no control. I mean, you're not you, you know. And so
Not at all.
it can be dangerous. And of course, I've worked with addicts for a long time. I don't trust the addict. I don't trust the addiction, if that makes sense. You know, it's not the
Yes,
person.
it does.
Not the person, it's the, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not myself, and it took me years to get my family to trust me again. I don't blame them at all. Okay, they put me on. I come from a very loving family, but you know what? They had to cut me off, and they were right to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joy, welcome. Where are you from, and how did you find this?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. You answered a question for me earlier about my family.
I did? On where? On the Facebook Live?
JE.
Well, so where are you from, and how did you find this?
I'm from Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Wow, okay.
You answered a question about my bitterness towards my family and how they treat my children.
Oh, okay. And was it helpful? I hope it was.
It was helpful to an extent, but I didn't give a lot of details.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it, and there's too much to go into, but my family is very toxic.
Yeah. A lot of our families are.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Family is complicated.
Yeah, and you know what? Families are probably the most difficult when it comes to working through shit, because our families don't change. And when we go back to our families or we're hanging out with them, we snap back into, you know, the person that we were before we started working on ourselves. So.
My family dynamic has never been healthy. There's always been a level of abuse, and I blame my parents for a lot of the abuse that I went through under their watch, and it's hard for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's you guys have do you guys, does anyone have advice or anything they want to say about that?
I think you should be allowed to like adopt new family.
Yeah, that'd be
Agreed.
cool.
Agreed.
I have a family that lives close, and they are not a part of my children's lives because I am gay, and we live in an open household, and I refuse to allow them to teach my children hate based on their religion.
Yeah.
So they refuse to be a part of our lives because of it, and they blame my children, and my children suffer for it.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You just have to do the best you can and draw boundaries, you know. 2 people in here with children that they need to protect. Hey, Becky, you were dozing off. Are you awake?
Sorry, I was talking to my daughter.
What else? Do you guys want to talk about anything else, or do you guys have questions for anyone in the group or for me? I wanted to do just a quick. You know what I really want to do is just to see faces, because on Facebook, you know, it's just a lot of posts, a lot of memes, and it's really cool to see that there's real people in there, you know, and to show the group members too. but I'm glad that you guys are getting something out of it, and yeah, we'll continue to support you. What's that? Did someone say something? Should we change the subject and make it a little lighter?
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay. What do you? Caroline, what should we change the subject to?
Well, I know.
I want the second half of this to be really like I want to change the temperature, make it upbeat and funny, and
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of something upbeat and funny. What I'm more interested in is like how your business is going. I kind of enjoy watching your business and how it's enveloping and how you're kind of gaining this tribe and stuff. And I'm kind of interested in like what your reaction is to how it's going.
It's going amazing, and I feel like I started basically in my kitchen after divorce with a blog, and then that blog turned into a full practice, and then I created a team, and then all that kind of stuff, and now with it's a legit company, so like I have to pinch myself every day because I go into work and like we have a team. It's not just me in my kitchen anymore, so that's been amazing. It's an official startup, and it's also terrifying too because the bigger you get, the more that's at stake and all that stuff. But this year I just feel nothing but just gratitude, and we have a kick-ass team. And I just be careful what you wish for, I mean, if you're patient, things can come true. And so, I'm really happy as far as with the business and all that.
Good.
Yeah.
You're a lot of new followers and stuff, I can tell. So you are definitely growing, yeah?
Yeah, I'm growing, and also like personally, I just I got a book deal, so that was a big deal for me to now finally be published. And then I'm going to try to do speaking engagements and other stuff that's in this world, but like retreats and other kind of stuff. So, but I don't want to talk about me.
Sorry.
But to answer your question, yeah, things are great, and I'm happy, and thank you for asking.
When is your book coming out?
My book's coming out early 2017. Favorite actor and why? Starting with Becky.
Channing Tatum because he looks really good shirtless.
I don't know about anymore. I mean, he did, but I gotta say, man, he's getting a little. Did you guys see Matt Damon in that movie? I thought he was Jimmy Kimmel. The Mars movie?
Yeah, it was good, The Martian.
Yeah.
It was a great movie, but then when I saw Matt Damon, I was like, this guy's not aging well. But now with his new movie, Born, he actually is aging well.
He's aging beautifully.
Yeah, he is now, but sometimes you'll see.
Yeah, there was an awkward little time there.
Yeah, there was the awkward time that he's just kind of putting on weight and letting himself go. But maybe for the role, I don't know. But
Okay,
now
he's doing that. Like every actor, I think, has to do that ugly movie.
Yeah.
Less attractive, not ugly.
Where what? They either put on a fake nose or they put on a whole bunch of weight and they get ugly for a role. And
Oscar nomination. They're going for the Oscar.
So you know what the ugly thing is?
If you're gonna get ugly, it better be like an Oscar. It better not be like a commercial movie where you're gonna go ugly because what are you gonna get from that?
Has anyone seen Dallas Buyers Club?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Michael McConaughey.
the amount of energy that it took to go into those roles was amazing. It was incredible.
Ah, you're right.
It's funny.
That was hard to watch, but it was so true, though.
Wanda, who's your favorite actor and why? And when I say actor, it could be he or she, female or male.
Oh, sweet Lord. You know what? Right off the top of my head, I'm going to have to say Al Pacino.
Oh, shit.
Okay, because you know what? From way back when to right now, you know what? He's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And he makes my heart sing.
Actors are already dead, like James Stewart. He was a decorated war general in his time, and Yeah, so, I mean,
Why?
I like a lot of old movies.
Why did Al Pacino make your heart sing?
Oh my goodness, it's the roles he takes and the way he comes at them.
Oh shit.
And then he said something not too long ago. He said something about actors being like emotional athletes. And I thought that was really beautiful.
A lot of the older movies have a lot of actors and actresses that really had to act, though. They didn't have a lot of the technology that we have today, like James Stewart and Cary Grant, and there's a lot of them in the older movies that didn't have to require the theatrics and the technology that we have today, and they blossomed, and they're
Carolyn, what about you? What favorite actor and why?
Oh, of all time.
Or right now?
Oh, well, I actually like Bruce Willis just because of the
Oh, of course.
action days.
From the Die Hard days?
Yeah.
You know, he kind of reminds. Is it like an Oedipus thing with Bruce Willis? Like he's like the father that you kind of like. He's like always protecting people, and it's like I think it's like subconsciously like a daddy thing.
It's a little bit creepy, but maybe very deep.
You know, like, on a deeper level, you know. I mean, he's a good-looking guy too, but.
You messed up my love for Bruce Willis. Cut that out. Okay, don't do that to me.
Nancy, what about you? Favorite actor? Why?
You know, the only person I can think of right now is Anne Hathaway. I really like her, her various talents. I mean, she's a great singer, great actress, and then I like her off camera too. She's just, you know, strong personality, good morals.
Yeah, she seems like a strong, like independent
I
woman.
respect Anne Hathaway. I was blown away by her role in what's the movie I'm thinking of?
What's it about?
Oh, is it where she hang out the gangsters before she was
The
big?
musical that she was in. It escapes me.
That's okay.
Les Miserables.
Oh, Les Mis, yeah. She was
Les
amazing.
Mis. Oh my God.
Amazing in
Anne
that.
Hathaway won my heart in Les Mis. It was amazing.
Dawn, what about you? Favorite actor and why?
I'm gonna throw in for Mark Wahlberg.
Woo!
Damn, Mark Wahlberg. Why?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, it may not be based on his acting ability alone, but I'll stand by it.
You
Women here are like sexually peaking. What is going on?
Actors with they have more to offer. A lot of the older actors had a lot more that they advocated for, while more of the actors today seem to be about the fame and the dollar, and they don't stand for really a whole lot of substance to me.
Joy, are you on your phone or iPad?
His phone.
Because I get motion sickness and you're going Blair Witch on us, and dude, I'm gonna like every time you talk, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Not because of what you're saying, but just because of the motion.
Wanda, you crack me up.
If you just sit down, not to be a dick, but if you just sit down, I feel like I'm spinning spinning teacups. Joey, did you turn the camera off? I'm not. Where'd you go?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
There you are.
Okay. Hi again.
That's awesome.
Well, guys, that was fun, and we got to get going. But it was really good to see your faces. And now, when I see you guys in the shift group, I know your stories, and I know who your favorite actor is, and then I know what some of you are going through. So that's really helpful. And also, what do you guys want to say to the shift team or the crew or the group? Because I want to post this, if you guys don't mind. Anything?
You know, I appreciate having it just simply because I wouldn't reach out for a support group.
like on my own in my real life, but gosh, I'm on there all the time and just reading people's stories and sharing. I don't share much, but just all of that has just been a huge help for me over the last, 4 years or so. So thank you for everybody that that posts and that shares, and it's been unbelievable to be able to have that little group. So
Thank you. Well, thank you for participating. All you guys are really
thank you, John.
Thanks. Anyone else? Joy, did you leave? No, she's still there, right? I'll email. I'll send her a message. I hope she didn't get mad.
I just want to say I think there's so much positive messaging. Like I think you guys really share some really honest, really like heartful stuff that you can really connect to, and it really, I don't know, it's just really inspiring and helpful to connect to other humans that are sharing really honest human experiences.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, have a great weekend, and I hope you guys keep a lot of nectar this weekend, and I'll see you guys in the group. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thank you, John.
Be well.
Bye.
All right, you have a great weekend, a lot of you.
Yes.
Wanda.
Okay, and I will get more active in the group. I promise.
No more procrastinating.
No more procrastinating.